In this tutorial demonstration, we will add a window to this outside wall. Alright, let's get started. Alt-E to enter the editor, and first thing I need to do is create a new domain. So I'm pressing the Enter key. I now have a new domain. I'm going to make this into an Rbox. I want the ceiling height to be at 128 and the floor height to be at 64, and we'll leave the ceiling and floor as brick 1 and ground 21 for the moment. We'll change that in a couple minutes. Now we come over to walls, and let's zoom in on this a little bit. Let's start by putting in our first wall. We need the front of this wall to be pointing to 1, our new domain. And now let's complete the box. And we're going to, since we're making a window, we want the back of this window element to be against the other longer wall, and we want the front to be sticking out a little bit. Well, right now our grid is set to 128. Let's take this down to 4. Ridiculously small. Let's zoom in, hit C to center. Alright, we're zoomed in as much as we can. Alright, there we see that we're exactly overlapping the other wall. There we're out by 4 units, overlapping, out by 4. Let's leave it at that for the moment. Now this wall here, I'm going to make into Wind 36. Let me see if I got that right. There it is, window 36. That's okay. So let's save, load, go back to the editor, and that looks nothing like the window we were hoping to have. So let's go back into the editor, and first of all, let me set this to 32. We need to 32, 64. Okay, now the window will be 64 wide, and we'll go down there to our 4 units again. To go 4, I go completely to where I overlap and then back away 1 click. I have to change the effect on that wall to WSIGN. Now, if we look at it, the graphic has been shrunk to fit the dimensions of the wall. If we elongate the wall, then it'll become elongated. If we shorten the wall, then it'll be shortened. It stretches to fit. That's what WSIGN means. It basically means stretch to fit. Not bad, but I'm not sure I'm happy with the edge being brick. I want to change that to wood. So I go into the editor, and okay, this I happen to know from experience is going to be wood 108C. Let me show you what that looks like. That's this vertical wood here. So let's assign wood 08C to our ends. We'll select this other wall. I use the arrows to do that. Wood 108C. But let's make the top and bottom of our domain, wood 108C2. Now make the floor. Now when we save, we go back into the editor, there we've got a nice wood edge, and if we duck down we can see, oops, we have a wood on the bottom, but it doesn't look quite right. Same with the top. Easy solution for this, we go into the editor, select domain 1, and we're going to make this 107C for top and bottom. Let me show you why. See, these are running the other direction. So now when we save, load, and edit, we have our wall. We have a nice window poking out. The top of it looks right. And the bottom, when we look up at it, that looks right. It's a little dark. Excuse me, I mean a little light. It's a little lighter than we want. So let's go into the editor. And floor light, let's set that to -6. And we'll do the same for the ceiling. Save, load. Alright, now that's looking better. We don't expect to have people crouched down running under a window, but you never know. So there we have a nice window on the side of our building.